Yo, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today we're going to be talking about Avalanche and its new launchpad called Ava Launch, guys. But before we get into talking about that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 5K subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment anything in the comment section down below, and most importantly, hit that bell button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And check out the comment section and the description down below for the Discord, right, and the Patreon. So let's get right into it. So first, before we go any further, I gotta give a shout out to a member of my Patreon that is in my Discord named Lalo. He actually brought me this project, and it's a pretty good project. So I had to give him a good shout out, because if it wasn't for him, I probably would not have known this till probably later on. But so shout out to Lalo, and let's get right into it. Now we're looking at the Avalanche, on CoinGecko. They're building out their blockchain. We already know that they had an airdrop. Well, they had a DEX that had an airdrop and gave people free money, of course, right? So they're building out their blockchain. As of right now, they got a market cap of $3.6 billion, and it is sitting just at $28.35, 4% down on a day. But overall, it's look like its all-time high was $59, so just right under 2x for it to get back to where it needs to get. Right, so Avalanche looks like it's going to be starting to build out their blockchain with their own DEX that they have now. Then they're adding their own launchpad, guys. So this is the DEX as of right now. The market cap for their DEX is fairly low. It's just at 3.8 million, mainly because there's not much action going on the Avalanche blockchain. But with their new IDO Launchpad coming out, that can change real quick. We could see something really happen with this blockchain right now, right? They have a very low 24-hour volume of just under 700,000. So if you guys are fans of Avalanche and their blockchain, this would be the time to start picking up Avalanche itself, Pangolin, right? If you guys didn't get the airdrop like me, because I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't get the airdrop mainly because I also didn't hold my Uniswap tokens for that long. But you can pick up your Pangolin right now, right? If you believe in the Avalanche blockchain, and you think that there's some things that can happen here, at a $3.8 million market cap for Pangolin, it's only DEX as of right now. That is fairly cheap, guys. That is fairly cheap. This can go crazy. We already seen with similar DEXs have done. They're going to go higher at some point in time. The ETH gas fees is going to become a problem once again. People are going to start talking about it, and then around this time, if the Avalanche blockchain is rolling with their own, their own projects, of course this is going to roll up even more. So we could see more out of this as of right now, and its total value is locked up is pretty high. Fully diluted market cap is pretty high. So as of like everything you could see right now, Pangolin is undervalued as of right now. It is way undervalued from what a lot of people think it should be, right? So now let's go look at what Avalaunch is. So Avalaunch is a interoperable token pool and auctions for Avalanche blockchain. They're basically welcome to the future of fundraising, the first protocol exclusively for the Avalanche ecosystem to offer promising and innovative projects at a fast, secure, and efficient platform for decentralized fundraising, guys. So we're going to go look at what they're going to be talking about for here. As you guys can see, it says the fundraising space is broken. We've come a long way, but we can do better. Today's decentralized platforms are too slow, confusing, expensive, and isolates both new and experienced investors. Participating is restricted to only a few, and technical issues seem to be the norm rather than their expectation. Blockchain innovations are accelerating faster every day, it seems, for fundraising to catch up. So Avalanche protocol people first. So the features that they will have here will be interoperable swap pools, permissionless listing, fair and equitable fundraising, vesting and distribution, intuitive user experience, contract and investor protection tools, which is a pretty big one, fixed and variable pools. Right? For investors, participate with confidence. Avalanche is designed to remove the pain point of the current fundraising landscape, conceived with investor forward framework. The protocol goal is to remove confusion, cost, and volatility of other platforms. We want to inform and empower investors to participate in sales with confidence, guys. So you guys, you see these, they're not clickable, but they tell you what it is. You got stable price, predictable outcomes, more informed investors, secure and compliant, fair distribution of tokens. And this is things that we went over up there. So for teams, raise right, start right. When it comes to fundraising, a team specific needs should be front and center and not afterthought, right? And then so scrolling down, you got the Avalanche platform is dedicated to making sure teams receive what they need while a strong positive momentum. So you got stable and dynamic pools, accept multiple currencies, including stable coins, custom cell parameters, Avalanche blockchain token distribution, platform vesting and distribution, multiple auction types. So it's for the community. And scrolling down, we already know what there are. It's powered by Avalanche, which is cheap transactions, unparalleled security, interoperable assets, and applications, high throughput, near instant finality. So this is the team here. Mark is the director, Kyle is the other director. Then you got Yanush, if I pronounce that right, as the directors. These are the directors as of right here. You got Dave, then you got the advisors, Fareed and Sunel. That is and he's marketing Bitfinex and EOS Finex. I think that's what you say it, EOS Finex. But yeah, so these are the two advisors that they have, and that's pretty much what they have on their website as of right now. This is fairly new. How they plan on coming to the market, we will talk about that in actually this next Medium article we're going to look into. But the ticker symbol will be XAVA, token supply distribution listing for it right now. Right, so Avalanche has set out to raise the bar in fundraising. In spirit, we are wholly supportive of decentralized crowdfunding and subscribe to the ethos of inclusiveness. We believe that IDOs, whilst revolutionary, leave much to be desired, apps to rectify identified inefficiencies while remaining a work in progress, continually improving and refining our offerings and technology. Sorry, just had a message. But scrolling down, initial listing as a launchpad, we decided against the IDO route. While we consider our fellow launchpads to be essential agents of growth for our ecosystem and believe there will be a future opportunity for collaboration, our initial offering will be best served by an initial launch on Uniswap and Pangolin, which is pretty good actually, right? Not actually using another launchpad. They're just going to launch on Uniswap and Pangolin. This actually gives you a fair chance to get into it if the bots don't attack it, of course, right? But you just gotta be perfect with it. The current backlog of projects, bottleneck of demand, coupled with our desire to remain nonpartisan with contributors, we believe this approach is also the fairest as it allows for healthy allocation of tokens for the public, which is what I just said, all right? So the total supply will be 100 million. Distribution token sale will be 33 mil, ecosystem will be 32 mil, fund foundation will be 21 mil, advisors and partners will be 9 mil, and liquidity will be 5 mil. During the seed round, approximately 14% of the supply was dedicated to our earlier supporters who provided seed capital and willingness to stake their reputation in order for us to forge important alliances. We consider this extended team, and all of them remain involved and are continuously helping us drive the project forward. So the seed round was 14.025 million tokens at 2 cents. The private round, which was about 18.9 million tokens at 3 cents, with a total hard cap of 944,000 USD. Initial circulating supply will be 5.1 mil. The initial market cap will be $181,000, guys. That's a very low initial market cap, very low. So liquidity, Avalaunch will provide 5% of its token supply and liquidity at an opening price of 3 cents, the same as our private round, which is very good actually for people that are just getting in. They're getting basically at the same price as the private investors, not the seed round, but the private investors, which is very important, right? With the liquidity split between Uniswap and Pangolin at a ratio to be determined. So basically the vesting here is a 6-month cliff. So they're going to have the foundation of a 6-month cliff, 8.33% release monthly for 12 months. Ecosystem, you got 2 weeks cliff. Advisory, you got 6-month cliff, and liquidity provisions 100% locked for 12 months. Seed round 10%, then daily release for 5 months starting 1 month after TDG. So the seed round won't get their tokens till 1 month after tokens are, out on Uniswap. So you can pay attention to that and see how that affects the price. Then private sale, they won't get theirs till basically the same thing. They'll get 20%, then a daily release for 5 months starting 1 month after TDG. So that is pretty much how they're going to be planning on coming to the market. But now they actually have partnered with Orion protocol before even coming on to the market, which is a good sign. So Avalaunch will be using basically Orion protocol to actually get more liquidity. So Avalaunch is the first protocol exclusively for the Avalanche, sorry, that's a little tongue twister right there, Avalanche ecosystem to offer promising and innovative projects at a fast, secure, and efficient platform for decentralized fundraising. Orion Launchpad liquidity will allow Avalanche to streamline their launchpad process, enabling the fundraising, token distribution, and listing on secondary markets, all on the Avalanche platform. In doing so, Avalanche will be able to launch their own incubated projects directly on their swap post IDO, reducing friction, improving customer experience, and generating revenue. It's similar to what they did with pools, and they're doing basically the same thing with Avalanche, right? So when pools actually got this partnership, they actually started doing a little bit better. So this is actually pretty good for them to come out the gate with, right? This is going to be something for you guys to actually keep your eyes out on. Like I said, this could be another good launch pad, especially if you believe in the Avalanche blockchain, the Avalanche ecosystem. They've been around for a while. They surprised a lot of people with the Pangolin drop, which was just an airdrop of the DEX tokens, right? And now, as you guys can see, they seem to be building out this blockchain. So this blockchain should be something that you guys should watch. We already have Card Starter from the Cardano ecosystem. You got Polka Starter, which we already know is doing fairly well for the Polkadot ecosystem. Now you got now Avalanche for Avalaunch for the Avalanche ecosystem. So, and then Binance pad, BSC pad for Binance Smart Chain. So these launch pads, if you look at how the launch pads have been doing, especially the first movers for each space, how they have been doing once they come out to the market is fairly good. And once the ecosystem builds out even more, you can best believe these launch pads will be something that you keep your eyes out on. Binance Smart Chain, BSC pad, keep that on your radar. You already know how well Polka Starter has done. You keep Card Starter on your radar. That's for the Cardano fans out there, because if once Cardano blockchain starts to pick up and they build out, and Card Starter actually does the IDO for a lot of these projects on Cardano, Card Starter will shoot up in price. Now Avalaunch is the next one, because if Avalanche actually picks up, the blockchain itself picks up, Avalaunch will do perfect, guys. And we showed you guys this is another good time where you can actually get into Pangolin. It's just also at a $3.8 million. Not financial advice, but you're a fan of this blockchain, this is a great time. You can just see fully diluted valuation is way too high compared to the market cap, right? That could tell you that this is very fairly undervalued, especially with how much is already locked up. But you guys, let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on the road to 5K subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment anything in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.